Frank Abagnale Jr. As a child, I had a perfect life. My father was a charming businessman who taught me to be resilient, like a second mouse. But his business collapsed, and our family lost our large house, moving into a small apartment. On my 16th birthday, my father gave me a bank account with only $25.00. I had to transfer to a public school. One day, I saw the class waiting for a substitute, so I pretended to be the new French teacher. I taught the class for weeks before anyone found out. Things got worse when I discovered my mother was having an affair. My parents decided to divorce. In court, they asked me to choose which one I wanted to live with. I was overwhelmed, so I took my bank book and ran away from home. Alone and running out of money, I saw a pilot and got an idea. I pretended to be a student journalist and interviewed a Pan Am pilot, learning all about the job. I used an expired license he gave me to order a new uniform. Dressed as a pilot, I began forging Pan Am payroll checks. My crimes attracted an FBI agent named Carl Hanratty. One day he tracked me to my apartment. I calmly pretended to be a Secret Service agent, showed a fake wallet, and walked right past him. He was furious. He later discovered one of my aliases was Barry Allen, the name of the Flash. This clue made him realize he was chasing just a teenager. Meanwhile, I was a young millionaire. I pretended to be a doctor to impress a nurse named Brenda. I forged Harvard Medical School credentials and somehow got a job as a hospital supervisor. I had no idea what I was doing. I learned my new job mostly by watching medical TV shows. I would just confidently repeat the dialogue I heard to the other doctors. Brenda and I fell in love, and I met her family. Her father was a lawyer, so I claimed I was leaving medicine to practice law. I secretly studied for the bar exam and actually managed to pass it for real. Feeling guilty, I called Agent Carl. I offered to stop everything if he would let me get married, but he refused. The FBI found me by tracking my wedding announcement. As agents closed in, I confessed everything to Brenda, including that I was only 17. I asked her to meet me at the airport. When I saw her arrive with agents, I knew I had to leave. Carl eventually tracked me to France and arrested me. On the flight back, he told me my father had died. Overcome with grief, I escaped from the plane. I ran to my mother's house and saw she had a new family, so I surrendered. I was sentenced to 12 years. Agent Carl visited me, and I helped him solve a forgery case from my cell. Impressed, Carl arranged for me to serve the rest of my sentence working for the FBI. I earned his trust and started a new, honest life.